Last year, I created a short video teaching people of color how to create a skincare routine. And that video was a hit on TikTok, Instagram, and also here on YouTube Shorts. So I decided that this year I'm going to create a more expanded version of the video so you can understand how to create a skincare routine for your skin type. So let's get into the video. But before we begin, hi everyone, my name is Dr. Degha Fongod. I'm an internal and aesthetic medicine physician in the DC metro area, and my practice focuses on helping women of color glow from the inside out. So there are three main reasons why your skin isn't glowing. You either have dull skin, dry skin, or dark spots on your skin. So those three things are usually the reason why people's skin doesn't glow, okay? And so we're gonna address those three reasons and talk a little bit about why you're having that issue. And then we're gonna help you create a skincare routine for each type of, or each skin type so that you can address the main problems and get the glow that you're looking for, all right? So let's start with dry skin. For most people, having dry skin can be genetic, but it's also common for people of color, especially people of African descent, to have dry skin. Well, the reason for it is because we tend to have more transepidermal water loss, okay, than other people or other skin types. And so dry skin can be common. A lot of people have eczema, things like that. So dry skin can be genetic. It can also be due to over exfoliation. So if you're using the wrong products and you over exfoliate, that can cause you to have dry skin. And another common reason why some people have dry skin is because of their hormones. So if you're going through perimenopause or you're postmenopausal, that can make your skin dry. Okay, so those are the three main reasons why you may have dry skin. Let's go to the next one. So why do you have dull skin? So there are a couple of factors that may come up when it comes to dull skin. The most important one that I will bring up is your lifestyle. So if you are smoking a lot, then that can cause your skin to become dull. Also, if you're dehydrated, that contributes to dull skin. Things like stress and UV damage can also contribute to dull skin, including the environment as well. So depending on where you live, that can affect the way that your skin is going to look. But for most people, the reason why they have dull skin is because there's a decrease in cell turnover in the skin. And this is going to happen with age. So you might find that once you get in your 30s, 40s, 50s, your skin becomes duller and duller. And that's just because your body's ability to renew the skin is going to slow down as we get older. Okay, so that's dull skin. Let's get to the next one, which is dark spots. So I have this saying. I always tell my patients inflammation plus melanin will lead to hyperpigmentation or dark spots, okay? And so I feel like if you have dark spots on your skin, then it's usually because of some form of injury to the skin. And so there are two main reasons why you may have dark spots on your skin. The first reason is due to injury or inflammation, and the second reason is due to hormones. So some examples of inflammation or injury to the skin could include acne, ingrown hairs, sun damage, eczema, or trauma like a bug bite. And the next thing is hormonal causes of dark spots. So you can have acne again, ingrown hairs again, melasma, and acanthosis nigricans. So those are things that can cause darkness on the face as well. So that summarizes why your skin isn't glowing. Now, if the goal is to get your skin to glow, then we need to fix the problems that I just stated prior, which is dull skin, dark spots, and dry skin. Okay, so the goal is to have supple, hydrated skin, and we don't want to have dull skin. We want to have glowing skin, and we don't want to have dark spots as well. Okay, so that's what we're trying to address when we are creating our skincare routine. So let's go ahead and create our skincare routine. When it comes to a skincare routine, I love to keep things very simple. I believe that when you overcomplicate things, it's because you don't know what you're truly doing. And when you know what you're doing, you make things as simple as possible. So I'm going to break down our skincare routine into two parts. We're going to have core products and we're going to have accessory products, okay? And so the core products are the things that I believe everybody needs in their skincare routine. And the accessory products are products that you may use if it's necessary or if there's a certain condition that applies to you, okay? So I hope that's pretty simple. So what are the core products that you need in your skincare routine? For me, it's going to be a cleanser, a moisturizer, and sunscreen. Very simple. And so in your skincare routine, you want to, in the morning, cleanse your skin if needed. I'll talk about when I prefer cleansing my skin, but I would start with a cleanser in the morning, then I would moisturize my skin, then I would use sunscreen. Okay, this is a great skincare routine for teens. Truly, this is really all you need. And this is also a great skincare routine for people who have very sensitive skin or who have oversensitized their skin. And the reason why it's important to use a simple skincare routine in this situation is you need to give your skin a chance to heal. And usually it could take a good 3 months, maybe more. And so you want to keep a simple skincare routine with just the core products to rebuild your skin barrier. All right. So core products: cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen. In the evening, you can cleanse again and moisturize. And so if you have oily skin, you might feel like you need to cleanse twice a day. But if not, I actually prefer my patients to cleanse their skin at night, especially if you wear makeup and all the environmental factors that have come onto your skin. You want to remove that at night. So I always recommend, if you have to cleanse only once a day, cleanse at night and then moisturize, and you're pretty much done. Okay, so that's your very, very simple core basic skincare routine. If you don't have this part down and you're not doing it consistently, I truly don't believe you should move on to the next step where you're adding accessory products. Now, in the future, I will go into more depth about different types of cleansers, different types of moisturizers, and different types of sunscreens, but that is not the purpose of this video. So if you're interested in those, just let me know in the comments below. So let's talk about the accessory products that you're going to be using in your skincare routine. There are two main classes of accessory products that I recommend to my patients. The first class is going to be exfoliating products, and then the second class is going to be products that help with pigmentation reduction. Okay, so those are the two main classes. And then if you want to break down the exfoliating products even further, the first category that I usually recommend to most of my patients is going to be the retinoid category. And then the second category is going to be acids that help with exfoliation, so AHAs and BHAs. So that's the exfoliating category. And then the second category, which is the pigment reduction category, that's going to include products or ingredients that their primary job is to reduce pigment. So it could be a vitamin C product, it could be a product that has kojic acid, it could be a product like alpha albumin, maybe something with hydroquinone if it's in office. Those products, their main purpose is to reduce pigment. So that is how I want you to think of products whenever you're going into the store and you're trying to create a skincare routine. Think about your core products and think about your accessory products. So then let's create a skincare routine for you that is going to include those accessory products. Again, very generic. In the morning, AM routine is going to be cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen if you have no issues. But if you have something that you need to treat, then you can do cleanser, treatment step, moisturizer, then sunscreen. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And then in the evening, you want to cleanse your skin again and then do a treatment step if you need to, and then you want to do your moisturizer. So that is the classic skincare routine that is including the accessory products that you may need to help with whatever issue you're dealing with. All right, so let's create a skincare routine for somebody who has sensitive skin. I didn't bring this up, but this is important, and I mentioned it before. If you have sensitive skin, you don't want to use any products that are going to irritate your skin. So you need to be looking for the gentlest products in the market to use on your skin. And once you've used those products for 3 to 6 months, if you don't get the results that you're looking for, then you can choose to add some of these accessory products to your skincare routine. So for those who have sensitive skin, it's going to be cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen in the morning, cleanser, moisturizer in the evening. That's it. And this is the same skincare routine that I recommend for teenagers. But let's go to the next category. What if you're a teenager and you have acne? So then you might need to use an accessory product. Okay, so for my teenage patients, the product that I recommend that they use in their skincare routine, in addition to the core products, will be an exfoliating product. Okay, And so I would advise that you start with one exfoliating product. And if you're going to start with one, it will be a retinoid. So if you have acne, your skincare routine will be cleanse in the morning, moisturize, sunscreen. And then in the evening, your routine will be cleanse again. And then you're going to use a treatment step. So you can use a retinoid like different gel. I'll link that below. And then you moisturize. And that is the skincare routine for somebody who has simple acne. Okay. Again, I will do a video on retinoids and things like that. The other thing that you can add on top of that, if you have acne but you're not a teenager, maybe you have adult acne, is you can add another exfoliating product in your skincare routine. So for example, you can have one cleanser that has an exfoliating ingredient. For example, a salicylic acid cleanser. So in the morning, you can use a salicylic acid cleanser, and then you can use your moisturizer, and you can use a sunscreen. So in the morning, you have not only cleansed your skin, but you have treated your skin, and then you've moisturized it and you've protected it with sunscreen. And then in the evening, you want to then do a regular cleanser, not a salicylic acid cleanser, but maybe a gentle hydrating cleanser. And then you want to use your retinoid at night. And in this case, if you're an adult, you might need something like Retinoid from your doctor, or you can still use different gel if you've never used it before, and then end with a moisturizer. So that is an acne skincare routine. And I will go again in depth in the future about acne and all the things that are important for treating acne, not just skincare, but also internally as well. All right, so the next group of people that we're gonna create a skincare routine for are people who have dry skin. And I told you there were so many different categories, or so many different reasons why you may have dry skin. So again, core products, cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen. You're going to want to use a hydrating cleanser, okay? You don't want to use a cleanser that is going to strip more oils from your skin. So if you have dry skin, you want a gentle or hydrating cleanser. You want a moisturizer that is going to have ingredients like ceramides or glycerin or hyaluronic acid, things that are going to help keep moisture in your skin. And you want to use sunscreen. All right. And then in the evening, again, simple skincare routine, cleanser, gentle cleanser, and moisturizer. And that's it. So that's a skincare routine for people who have dry skin. If you have dry skin, but you need to exfoliate your skin because you're a little bit older, then I will start with an acid and work your way up. Maybe use it for a month or two. And then you can alternate between an acid in the morning and using a retinoid at night. But you have to remember that if you have dry skin, you need to overemphasize moisturizing and hydrating the skin, because it's just the most important thing you need to do. So dry skin, most important thing that I would not skip on is moisturizer. All the other things can wait, but you need to moisturize your skin. Obviously, you need to protect your skin. So keep that in mind for people who have dry skin. Again, I will do a more in-depth video in the future. This video is just an overview of everything that has to do with skincare routines for different skin types. All right, the next category of people who are going to create a skincare routine for are people who have dull skin. And so, like I said earlier before, a lot of times dull skin has to do with the environment and things like that. But for most people, it's because there's a decrease in cell turnover. And so for people with dull skin, exfoliating products are going to be very, very important for you, all right? Because you need to help your skin out in the process of removing the dead skin, okay? So if you have dull skin, your skincare routine is probably gonna be starting with a cleanser that is an exfoliating cleanser. So I love glycolic acid cleansers. Usually, like, I think over the counter you can find a 3.5% for my older patients or more mature patients. So glycolic acid cleanser or an acid cleanser, it could be lactic acid, it could be salicylic acid, but you want to use an AHA or BHA cleanser in the morning or in the evening. At least have it in your routine. So you need two cleansers. You need a regular cleanser, maybe a hydrating cleanser, and you need an exfoliating cleanser. So start with glycolic acid, that's my recommendation, or lactic acid. And then you want to moisturize and sunscreen. So cleanse with something exfoliating, moisturize afterwards, moisturize, especially if you have mature skin, and then use sunscreen. And then in the evening, I would use a regular cleanser, not something that's exfoliating. And then I would use a retinol in this case. So this again is going to help with exfoliation, and then I would end with a moisturizer. So that is the skincare routine that I would recommend to somebody who has dull, mature skin. The last skincare routine that we're going to create today is the skincare routine for people who have dark spots. I'm going to start by saying that usually dark spots is caused by some form of injury to the skin or hormones. And so if it's because of an injury, then it's so important to first treat or stop the cause of the injury before you go and try to treat the side effect of the injury, which is going to be dark spots or hyperpigmentation. So if you have acne, you want to treat the acne first, and then you can treat the hyperpigmentation. If you have facial hair, you need to treat or remove the facial hair first before you treat the hyperpigmentation. If you have hormonal changes like melasma, that one you really can't do too much about because it tends to be a chronic issue. In that case, the most important thing is going to be sun protection, but let's focus on the hyperpigmentation or dark spots that are caused by injury to the skin, all right? And so for people who have dark spots, you're going to use the core products and you're going to use the accessory products as well. So this is the only group of people who will need all 5 products, okay? So your core product, again, is your cleanser, your moisturizer, your sunscreen, and then your accessory product is going to be an exfoliating product and a depigmentation product, okay? So let's create a skincare routine for somebody who has acne that's causing them to have dark spots. So you're gonna need 2 cleansers, in my opinion. You're gonna need 1 cleanser that has a treatment, that's a treatment step. So it could be a salicylic acid cleanser, a benzoyl peroxide cleanser, or a sulfur cleanser. And then you're also going to need a regular cleanser, like maybe a foaming cleanser or a hydrating cleanser. So those 2 are going to be important. So if you're creating a skincare routine in the morning, you might use a salicylic acid cleanser. And then after that, you're going to have a treatment step. So that might be something for pigmentation. It could be like a fade cream that has, or a fading serum that has kojic acid, alpha albutrin, or maybe hydroquinone. So that is going to take care of the pigment side of things. And then the next ingredient is going to be a moisturizer, and then you're gonna have sunscreen. Sunscreen is extremely important if you have hyperpigmentation because UV rays on the skin, not only does it damage our DNA, but it's going to cause your body to produce more melanin, and it's gonna cause hyperpigmentation. So probably the most important step in a hyperpigmentation or dark spot skincare routine is going to be sunscreen. So I'm just going to do that again. So cleanse in the morning with something that's exfoliating, treat with something that's going to help with pigment, moisturize, and then sunscreen. And then in the evening, you're going to cleanse your skin again. This time you're not using something that is going to exfoliate your skin. So you can use a product that is a gentle cleanser. Then you're going to use a retinoid. So I would use different gel from over the counter, or you can use Retinoid from your doctor. And then after that, I would moisturize your skin. And that is going to be the skincare routine for somebody who has acne and hyperpigmentation. So that's just an example, okay? You don't necessarily need all those products. So that's pretty much it. Your skincare routine doesn't have to be complicated. I feel like when a lot of people have skincare routines that have so many steps, it's because they don't truly understand what they're doing. But if you look at the skincare routine I just created for you guys, you probably don't need more than 5 core products to have glowing skin. And I want you to remember that the skincare products and all the things that we're talking about in the skincare realm, they only comprise of 20% of what is needed for your skin. So 80% of your skin health is internal. It's what you eat, it's what you drink, it's all of those things, okay? And so it's gonna be so important to understand that you cannot use products on the outside to fix a problem that's coming from the inside. So don't only watch these videos to create a skincare routine. Make sure that what you're putting into your body is healthy. Make sure that you're hydrating, all the things, and then combine that with the skincare products that you're using to have that glowing skin. So I hope that this video was helpful. I will have more in-depth videos in the future going over different components of the skincare routine that I mentioned today. And I will also be making videos about different aesthetic procedures that I perform in the office in case you're interested in those. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested in skincare tips and learning how to glow from the inside out, I have a newsletter called the Glow Letters that I will link below. I send I send an email out every week with tips on how to glow on the inside and how to glow on the outside. So definitely sign up for the Glow Letters. And if you're in the DC metro area, my practice is called Delight Medical and Aesthetics. We will love to have you. If you have any issues with your skin, we can help you with not only creating a skincare routine for you, but also doing some aesthetic procedures as well as going over more internal medicine and helping you, again, not only glow from the outside, but glow from the inside as well. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned for more videos coming in the future. Bye. I wonder if I can use this. Put my microphone on my locks. Don't judge me, y'all.